Yo, what's up guys, it's Trey back for another video. And on today's video, I really wanted to go over, a perspective that I have and that I recently gained. And a lot of people in their journey, in their entrepreneur journey or making money online is they compare themselves to a bunch of other creators that they see on the internet, driving Lamborghinis, living in the penthouses. And yes, if you use that as goal and as fuel to reach to those levels, yes, that's 100% worth it. But there's a lot of times where I realized, early on and even now, where I wasn't appreciating where I'm at. And that's exactly why I'm making this video, is I want to show you guys this. So I made $2,000 today, and I genuinely don't know how to feel. And the reason why I'm saying that is because back then I used to pray to be in this position. I used to tell myself, I can't wait till I'm making 4-figure days and I'm enjoying the situation that I'm in. And I sat down and I realized, like, am I really enjoying it? Because I would tell myself, like, bro, what am I doing? Like, I need to be making more. In which, yes, you can use that as motivation. But at the end of the day, if you're not happy with where you currently are in your journey, you're not going to be happy once you start making even more money. So for anybody that's going through this journey, even when you're first starting out and you're struggling and you don't know when you're going to make your first dollar, enjoy that part of your journey, because there's always somebody else that's living a different situation that wants to live your life. And this perspective was put into my face because I talk to so many people. I do high ticket sales. I talk to a lot of people. And I remember being one of those people, trying to figure out what I need to do in order to change my situation, live the life that I want. And, talking to those people, it makes me realize, like, at one point I wanted to be where I'm at now. And now that I'm telling myself, like, what am I doing? I deserve better. Why am I not like this? Why am I not like that? And just comparing myself to other people is what truly ruined my happiness. And now coming into the perspective to where I have to actually be happy where I'm at, and eventually I'll be happy once I start moving up, I start scaling up, is something that people fall into a deep hole. I see so many people unhappy with their current situation because they compare themselves to others. They see somebody driving a nice car and they're like, man, I'm driving a nice car, but he's driving an even nicer car. So you're not happy with your current car anymore. So it's like, no matter what it is, no matter what situation you're in, and at the end of the day, if you're willing to put in the work towards what you want in life, you'll get that. And the only way for you to be happy with where you're gonna be is if you're happy with where you are now. The reason why I wanted to make a video on this is because this perspective, was brought to me within this past week. And mind you, like, I've been in this space for a year now, and I think that I've became so ungrateful for the position that I'm in. Like, I would tell myself, like, what am I doing, bro? Like, I feel like I deserve to drive a nice car, or, deserve to live in a penthouse, things like that when I was first starting. And that really motivated me, but it took my happiness away. And anybody watching this, I don't want that to happen to you. If you're just starting out your journey, I want you to tell yourself, hey, I'm glad I put in this, 2 hours of work towards building a skill. I don't want you guys to have a comfortable mindset either. I don't want you guys to be like, okay, I made $100 and, that's it. I'm fine with making $100 a day. Use that motivation, of I'm gonna make 200 the next day. But at the end of the day, still be happy with where you're at. Because that was kind of the problem I had. I made $100 and I told myself, yeah, I did it. I want to make 200, but I'm still not happy with the 100. I'm still not happy with the 200, the 1,000. Like today, $2,000 wasn't the biggest day that I made. And the biggest days are even still I'm not happy with. To the point where I'm kind of miserable. And that's exactly the hole I don't want nobody in their entrepreneurial space to fall into. And just be happy with where you're at, and also still grind and use that as motivation to get better every single day. No matter if you're learning a skill, even if you're not making money, if you're making a lot of money, there's always times that you guys could become better and use this to your advantage. To make this video for you guys, just to show that no matter where you are in your journey, just be happy, use it as motivation, and continue to get better. Appreciate where you're at, be thankful, glory be to God. This is the end of the video, guys. If you guys enjoyed, if you guys have any questions, comment down below. And yeah, see you guys on the next video.